A group of Metro Atlanta Boy Scouts is spending the night in voluntary quarantine. That after an outbreak of swine flu at a summer camp where at least 18 scouts came down with the virus. New tonight, Duffy Dixon talked with the boys about what happened.
With surgical masks on their faces, 3 Boy Scouts from Dunwoody visit with their neighborhood friends from a safe distance across the street. This after all of Troop 434 from All Saints Catholic Church was exposed to the H1N1 virus during a week-long trip to summer camp in the North Carolina mountains.
Scouts always get sick at camp. It's a usual thing, but to find out it's something more than that is just amazing. So it's kind of scary at the same time. So.
Officials with Camp Daniel Boone believe the swine flu came from a visiting Boy Scout troop from South Florida.
There's a good chance that somewhere in one of their merit badge classes, they sat next to one of the boys from one of the troops out of South Florida who were ill, and that's where we picked it up.
Troop 484 says so far 8 of their boys have tested positive for swine flu.
He's just sitting there in a sleeping bag, like, he just seemed miserable. He was freezing.
Adam Stecker's bunkmate talks about how sick Adam was by day 3 or 4. He was eventually taken to the infirmary, only to find out he wasn't the only one suffering.
I saw a couple of kids in my troop. I saw kids from other troops. And I was like, wow, there's a lot of sick people here.
An estimated 50 Boy Scouts all complaining of flu symptoms. Camp coordinators called the health department, then started sending some of the boys home. Eventually, they cleared out everyone a day early.
This is the last thing you think of when you're going up there, that you're going to walk into this nest of influenza A or H1N1 virus.
Parents now doing what they can to see that the flu doesn't spread farther now that they're home.
Because some of his gear is in the garage still, and we're washing it, and I wash my hands after I touch his stuff, and I wear a mask when I'm picking up his clothes and putting it into the washing machine. So we're trying to get all of his stuff cleaned up.
As for his son and the other boys who've come down with the flu, it's a lonely start to summer, wearing masks.